Christopher's Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's weird saying that in the middle of January, isn't it? Yeah. But it is New Year because this is our first video of the New Year. So you haven't seen us since last year. That's crazy, isn't it? That was 2022, it's 2023 now. But yeah, Happy New Year. So we're back with a new video and we're going to explore a different topic. So Kirsten, what are we doing?
So, first, I want you to imagine that you're stranded on a desert island. You don't know anyone, but you can see that there are a lot of people, like a lot of different ages, different personalities, different characters, and you have everything that you basically need to live. Like you've got food, you've got accommodation, but you can't communicate with the actual land, like with a country or with a government or anything. So you're in that situation and you meet up together. What do you think you could discuss? Like what is something that you would absolutely need to establish?
McDonald's.
Yeah, you can.
Talk about that. I just absolutely cut you off. But yes, what do you need to establish? Was that what you were saying?
Yeah, because otherwise it would be absolute chaos.
Yes, to stop absolute chaos, what do you need?
Discuss that in your groups.
Hey, I'm here. Hi. So, who needs Josh? So our situation, if you think about the island and everything, the thing that I think we would absolutely need, despite McDonald's, would be actually like rules and boundaries. And I know sometimes it's weird, but if you think about it, it would be absolutely chaos if we didn't have it. Because what it might be okay for you might not be okay for me. And then what may be okay and then like super keen on doing it, you'd be like, haha, no. So if you think about it, like with different people, you kind of need something to, guide you through a situation. So, guidelines and boundaries and all of it, it might be something that we actually need to live in society. We all know that. So yeah, kind of like I think it's a really big step important, right?
Yeah. So our second question for you is, what would be some of your rules and guidelines that you would establish on an island? I think for me it would definitely be my food is mine. Like no one goes near my food.
I like my personal space.
Only McDonald's.
What?
Bye.
Okay, great. So, as you guys know, we have also like rules and guidelines in everything that we do actually, in every space that we are. So we have it at home, we have it at school, we have it, I don't know if you go to church or not, but we do have a church, and everything they go to, if you're doing like work experience, or if a friend of yours is doing work experience, there are also rules to help them actually go through that situation.
Yeah, like only eat 9 chicken nuggets.
Exactly. So, and it's also really important, and for us in our personal lives, we know that there's rules like in the ambient around us, but
what was that word?
Ambient. I think it's like Spanish or something. It's
right,
like environment. The environment around us, the spaces around us. But personally, it's important for us to also have boundaries. It's like I found this video. Like, watch this video and then we talk about it.
Don't you like touching my hair? Please stop. I don't like that. Feel uncomfortable. We need more space. Not around me. Don't take it personally. That's just a boundary. That's just a boundary.
Yay.
So
that was like what you were like as a child, wasn't it?
Absolutely. I was like, this is a boundary. It's just a boundary. It's not personal. But it's like that. Like for us, it's important in our relationships, in ourselves, to establish boundaries, to establish our limits, and to communicate them, and to actually have that healthy interaction.
Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, I agree. And I think communication is really important, especially when we're talking about clear rules and boundaries.
Yeah.
Now, one of the masters of communication is a little lad. Here's his video.
Listen to me. Like I do this all the time. And if I go out at the house or the door, Matthew has his toys, and then Matthew has all his toys.
Okay, but I have to yell at you guys.
Okay, Linda, listen. Linda, listen.
Okay, what?
Like everything they do at this house, you can't trust everything at Grandma's house.
Okay.
Okay, then what?
Then you're not listening to me.
Then you're not listening to me.
I asked you not to do something.
No, but listen to me. Look at, if we do something, if you get that bird thing off, you're gonna break it.
And if you're thinking, is that what Josh was like as a
Listen to
child?
me.
Yes.
It's like Josh now, today.
Now?
Yeah. It was like, listen to me.
Yes. Anyway, what am I talking about? Yes, the Bible. I'm talking about the Bible. So, for Christians, our rules come from the Bible, and there's quite a lot of people think, oh, the Bible, that's just full of rules. And
It's not.
well, it's not just full of rules, but there are some rules in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so there's the most famous set are the Ten Commandments, which are like, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt do that, thou shalt not do that. So lots of thous. But what does that actually mean? It is really important. And when I was thinking about this and thinking about my life and the effect that the rules that the Bible put on my life, they put higher rules than even like the law of this country on my life. I was like, oh, why would I want that? Surely I just want to be free and have no boundaries, no rules. But actually the Bible says, that Jesus says that he came that we may have life to the full and to all its fullness. And I was like, wow, does that just mean he clicks his fingers and then my life's epic and I'm like driving around in a Ferrari? I don't think it does, or eating Mackies all day. No, but God placed rules to help lead to life in all its fullness. That's what we as Christians believe. It's part of that. It's part of God saying, this is the way that I've designed you, and this is why I've given you clear rules and boundaries. And there's an amazing Bible verse which says this: I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but I will not be mastered by anything. I think this idea is, I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial, is so true. And I think that's when God is setting rules, he's saying that to us. He says, actually, yeah, you could do that. You have the right to do it. I've given you the freedom to do that. But actually, it's not beneficial for you. So for when we're talking about the rules, I mean, let's talk about an obvious one, which we probably can all agree on. Thou shalt not murder. I don't think we have the right to do that, to be honest. But we could do if we wanted to. We have the power, we have the freedom to do it. But God says that is not beneficial at all. It's not what my plan is for you. My plan is better. My plan is for you to love each other, to love your neighbour as you love yourself. And that is beneficial.
And if you think about rules, we also have to follow the consequences of our actions. So sometimes the rules are that not to limit us or to restrain us, is actually to take care of us.
Yeah.
Because it's something beneficial. So when you say, you shall not murder, it's because, well, if you murder someone, you're going to have to deal with the consequence of it. So you're going to go to prison, you're going to miss your life and all of it. You're going to hurt people. It's like, you know
and
what
also,
I mean?
it's going to have a huge effect on you.
Yeah.
You're going to not be with your family. It's going to, mentally, it's really difficult to deal with. So that's why we believe God set the rules. It's actually to lead to life in all its fullness, not to lead to a limited life.
Exactly.
And that is our message for today. That's why God gave us clear rules and boundaries, we believe as Christians. That's why we believe God says these things, because it's life in all its fullness. That's what that leads to. And anyway, I have spoken way too much, and I need a Mackies. So Kirsten, swap with me, tell us what's going on, and yeah, it's going to be epic.
Great. So, you guys know they're in schools and all that.
Yes.
Where? So.
Us.
Are we?
Where are we?
Are we? Bad English right now.
So, you can meet us on a Friday at lunchtime at Christian Union, room 20 with Mr. Pountain. It's going to be epic. You can also meet us on a Wednesday after school, either youth church in the main hall.
Yeah, May Hall.
Main hall. Or also in room 20 when we discuss, when we watch the Alpha Youth videos and then talk afterwards a bit about.
It's quite a fun time. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, come around, just you ask questions and come and talk to us. We absolutely love that.
Yeah.
So, and God bless. Have a great week, and we'll see you around.